Hey fuckers, what's up? It's Joe again with my old companion there, Greg Smith. Anyway, it is time for another Q&A, so let's get to it real quick. By the way, we are out here in the woods where Gregory grew up. The next Q&A, we're going to do it where I grew up. Anyway, it's beautiful out here though. Want to say hello to everyone?
What's up, everybody?
Anyway, starting number 1, Troy Linkus. Would we ever do a movie about our lives? And if so, who would we pick to play each other? Meaning I pick your person to play you and you pick the person to play me. So who would you pick to play me in a movie if we ever did a movie?
I already did the casting in my head, and they always pick somebody look like each other, or kind of like. So the only closest one I could think of was we've been watching Schitt's Creek, and right now I would pick the redheaded that plays the vet, very cute, reddish brown hair with blue eyes. I would pick the vet to play your part.
Well, thank you.
Because we would have been 36 at the time.
He really is really cute. If you haven't watched Schitt's Creek on Netflix, oh my God, you're missing out. Watch it. It's great. I would, I don't have to have the person look like you, right? I mean, it would be better.
You have to have casting.
Okay. God.
Yeah.
I thought you just meant like, I thought we was just going to pick someone because I was going to pick. No, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Okay.
That makes a hot couple anyway, so you would be Ryan Reynolds. Anyway, I don't know why I folded this up. All right, so that is your question for that, Troy. Next one comes from Calvin L. Calvin.L. Isn't that Calvin.L? Yeah.
I think so.
In 2017, was there anything that both of you did that you don't want to repeat in 2018?
Already, we joked about this one, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's not say that.
Mine's simple. I'm not going to waste any more time of my life.
You know what? Let's agree on that. I don't want to waste any more either. I feel like, not that we've wasted time, but we can put a lot more time and effort and fun and everything into more things. You know what I'm saying? So no more wasted time.
Nah.
Like, we're going to live our lives to the fullest as best we can. Without hurting anybody either. Just live our lives to the fullest. Yes. Okay, number 3 from James M. How often do you guys have sex? And have you had a 3-way? If not, would you? We have sex anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week.
And sometimes we have dry spells.
And sometimes, yeah, just like anybody else, sometimes we'll go a month without having sex, you know. It just depends, but lately it's been pretty good, even though we're kind of on a dry spell for the past week and a half, but it is Christmas, and we are both very busy.
Yeah, just like anything
and
else.
He's been working his ass off at the plant.
If you're dealing with stress and other bullshit, you're not really into it, you're just like, bleh. Everybody goes through that crap. That's normal.
Yeah. So, yeah, and as far as the 3-way goes, everyone asks us that. As of right now, no, we don't. See that happening. I know, but if it happens, like it happens, you know. I doubt it's going to be with anyone around here. Like maybe, you know, if we go to some island or on vacation, you know, we'll get like some male chambermaid or something and be done with it. Anyway, you know, I love Wendy Williams. And no, that's not who I'm talking about a 3-way with. All right, number 4 from Offensive one. When is both of your birthdays? My birthday is April 18th, and I was born in 1976. You guys do the math.
October 10th, 1974.
That's our birthdays.
Actually, I was born on the same, anniversary as the Battle of Point Pleasant.
And and on my birthday, I was born on Easter Sunday morning. That year in 76. So.
No, I don't have a clue if I was born at morning or night, honestly.
I was born at 6:13 a.m. And which is weird because I'm also the 13th child and I have that's my lucky number. I've got the tattoo and all. All right, moving on.
But doctor said you got a big old pecker.
He didn't tell me that. Anyway, he smacked me on the ass. All right, from Derek Payne.
That's a question to you.
You say you only... Oh, this is just to me. You say you only top. Do you think you will ever bottom? Okay.
He has a couple times.
I have bottomed a couple times with Greg, but I can't allow him to go all the way. It hurts too much. He's too long and too big. And even if it was smaller, it would still probably hurt. I had an incident when I first started out having sex. I was only like, I don't know, like 16 or 17 when this. No, I was older. I started having sex around 15 or 16, but around the age of 19 or 20, I had a guy that I was seeing, which was straight. He actually is married today. He lives in California. He's got 2 kids and everything. But he didn't know what he was doing, and he basically just spit and slammed, which caused me to rip. And I was bleeding. It was awful. I had to go to the ER. So after that, I was kind of like, nope, never again. It's not going to ever happen again. Anyway, hold on, guys.
For all of us.
Oh, he screwed it up for all of us.
Screwed it up for all of us. Anyway.
Even if, I hate to tell you, even if he hadn't, I don't think I could fit that in me. I really don't. You guys have to understand. If you watch my porn page, like if you're a patron of mine and you get the link to my porn page, which you always do if you become a patron, so become a patron, you'll see how big he is. And there's no. Not saying, like, sometimes I wish, because I need sometimes just for someone to the hell out of me. Not someone, him, but you know what I mean. All right, moving on. Number 6 from Stevie101. When is your anniversary, and what would you both like to do?
Anniversary's on August 12th. I like to do anything for anniversary. Just
yeah.
go out and have a good meal, go watch a movie.
Yep.
Get the hell out of the house.
Yep. Something always out of the house. We always usually definitely have, a dinner, even maybe drinks earlier in the day, then a dinner, then a movie. It's been different things all the time, but
it's dog days of summer about that time, so it's always fun. We try to throw fishing in because that's how we
yes, that's how we pretty much got together, fishing on the riverbank. It was
and I
awesome.
hooked myself a million times that night. I was drunker than hell and bled a lot.
Well, he was also nervous because he hadn't came out yet, and he came out to me that night, and I almost freaked out. I laughed in his face until I realized he was serious.
But I proved it with my iPod Touch. I had an iPod Touch at the time. It was filled with tons of gay porn.
He proved it by grabbing me and lip locking me.
Well, true.
On the riverbank, and I dropped my beer, my pole, and I just went limp. I couldn't believe it was even happening. I've liked this motherfucker since 7th grade, and he comes out to me just 7 years ago. Oh, I was so pissed, but happy at the same time. Because now we've been together, 7+ years, so it's great. It's almost 7.5. All right, let's move on.
Back.
Oh, yeah. Number 7 from David S. 4x4. 4x4, David. What's that mean, buddy?
All-wheel drive.
I mean, I know, but I was trying to be perverted. Anyway, I heard you talking about finding your dad.
Yeah. For you.
This is for me, too. Because I've been trying to find my dad, like, off and on all my life. Anyway, it says, I heard you've been talking about finding your dad. If you do, what's the first thing you would say to him? Okay, like, when I first started, it was kind of about finding him, just so, I knew what he looked like or sounded like, and, and I heard I had all these brothers and this and that. I just kind of wanted to get to know that side of my family, but now it's not really about finding him, but I have to find him, I guess, to find my siblings. Now it's more about finding my brothers, but I guess what I would say to him if, like, the first time I walked up to him, one of the questions would be why. And, I mean, that's simple. He was on leave while he was in the Army, and he ended up sleeping with my birth mother one time in a bathtub. I was conceived in a tub, and then he went back into the Army and my birth mother never heard from him again because he was already engaged, and his girlfriend that he was engaged to was actually already pregnant also. So, well, no, she became pregnant when he went back. So I'm the oldest out of the boys of his, but my brother is only like my other youngest, the one right below me is only like 2 or 3 months younger than me. It's a crazy situation, but there's going to be a whole video on that, an update on finding my dad. That'll be out sometime this week. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow.
Plus, you can learn about medical history.
Yeah, and I need to know about the medical history, but I'd ask him why. And,
I think it's more about closure.
Why did you, just pushed me off like it was nothing, you know. And I just need closure. So that's pretty much it.
I'd be like most people. I'm like, fuck you, prick. You never had anything to do with me. I'm like,
I am like that. And you know, Theodore Samank, if you happen to watch this, I'll tell you right now, fuck you, prick. You're a dick for doing what you did to not just me, but to Dreama, my birth mother, and to the woman you was engaged to. I mean, what a fucking snake. And mentioning Snake, that's his nickname. Everyone calls him Snake, which is so funny because I didn't know him, and all through junior high and high school, that was my nickname, was Snake. So weird. Anyway, let's move on. Number 8.
Foxy.
From Foxy Lad. Foxy Lad. I take it you're from, what do they call people, lad?
Ireland.
Ireland?
But that don't really mean
Okay,
that.
no. Anyway, Foxy Lad. What is yours and Greg's favorite thing to do on your downtime and days off?
It depends. Most of the time, I prefer outside. Fishing,
Yes.
if it's warm, I'm a summertime.
Kayaking. We just recently got kayaks this year, and sadly it was towards the end of summer, but we kayaked the hell out of it until until it got cold. But yeah, fishing, kayaking, just
Anything
running the
outside.
back roads, mud running, four-wheeling.
I'm not a big cold winter fan, so usually I sit inside and watch movies and get fat. And then I have to work it
Oh.
off during the summer.
He doesn't get fat. He used to be heavier than what he is, and I wish he was still heavier because I like a heavier guy. But I understand it's better for his health and everything like that, so it's all good. All right, let's go. Let's go. From Chad, number 9. How is Titus? Thank you for asking that. That's very sweet. And why is he looking so skinny? Titus is doing much better. He's on about $150 to $200 worth of puppy pills every month. We had to put him on a extreme diet. That's why he's looking so skinny, because he's losing a lot of the strength in his back legs, so he could not hold his body weight up because of the weight. So we had to put him on a very, very extreme diet for a while. But now, you know, I'm seeing how skinny he is, and I've been feeding him like crazy, just trying to get his weight back up.
His last bout, he's in good
Plus,
health.
he's like 21 years old.
He's very, very old. He's very old.
old as hell.
We have to carry him up and down a flight of steps. But
Yes.
he can walk.
Every
He
time.
gets fed. Trust me, he's okay.
Oh yeah, we take very good. I treat him better than I would treat probably most humans. Okay, so no one has to worry about Titus. He is in very good hands. Trust me.
He's a pampered poop.
And last but not least, number 10 from Chansey in Ohio. What is yours and Greg's favorite food? I'll tell you right now, right off the top of my head, mine is sushi. I love all sushi. I love it, love it, love it, and anything Italian. So there's my pick. What's yours?
Very first, seafood above all, like it fried. The more grease, the better.
Oh God, yes, him and his grease.
And second is pizza.
Of course. Since I've met him, like I've always loved pizza, but since I've met him, I bet I have had 1 million fucking pizzas. Like no lie whatsoever.
We had some last
I mean, it's a wonder the pizza places around here don't give us free shit for ordering so much pizza. I bet we have, in 7 years, I bet we have about $2,500 to $3,000 in pizzas that we ordered. Oh my Jesus. For real. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for your questions. I appreciate it. I love it when we get to interact like this, and I get to include him in my videos. It's always great. But I'm trying to keep this at a minimum, so we're going to go for now.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Yes, have a very, very Merry Christmas. Give me a kiss. Thank you for helping me do this Q&A. I appreciate it. I love you. All right, guys.
Take her easy.
Yes. And have a fabulous, fabulous Christmas. Merry Christmas, you guys, and Happy New Year, and I will see you soon. Very, very soon. Later.